All right, guys, hope you studied for your whiz quiz over the weekend. It's time to take it. New guy, why do you look so bad? Because I studied for a stupid whiz quiz all weekend. Okay, you told us Friday that if we didn't do good on the whiz quiz, we were going to get fired. I read all 7 Harry Potter books this weekend. I haven't slept yet.
Did you really read all 7 Harry Potter books? That's crazy. That's dedication, really. You know, whiz quiz is just slang for piss test, right? Because 420 was over the weekend, and now we're all getting drug tested, to make sure we didn't partake in anything over the weekend.
Oh, no. No. He's wrong, right? Like, I didn't read 7 books over the weekend for nothing, right? No, it wasn't for nothing. Literacy like that's very important to your intellectual state. But you could have read any books because, no, this is not a test about wizards. I don't know where you would have picked that out of. It is a drug test, and I'm about to go make sure the nurses got the station set up, and then in about 2 or 3 minutes, y'all can start coming in a single file line, all right? You maybe console him. You don't look very well.
He's kind of right. You really don't look well. Are you worried about the drug test?
No, I'm not okay. I feel sick, okay? Now, I originally would not have been worried about the drug test, except for the fact that I thought I had to read 7 books in 2 days. And I may have used some pharmaceutical help to get through those 7 books in 2 days. Hold on now. It may be my age, but I just want to make sure I'm keeping up here. You took pharmaceutical drugs to be able to speed read 7 books in a series about wizards because you thought at your construction job on Monday morning you were going to have to take a test about wizards that would potentially get you fired if you did bad? Well, when you say it out loud like that, yes, that's what happened. All right, that's probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard. True dedication to the job. That's great. But complete and total ignorance.
This is great. This is making my whole Monday worth it. Why didn't you just watch the movies?
Oh, I watched those too, but I didn't know if the questions were going to be like, from the books or the movies, so I just covered both bases because I really need this job. All right, guys, everything's set up in there. Who wants to go first?
I don't think any of us should go. We've been talking about it out here as a group, and it just seems like a waste of money, doesn't it?
It is a waste of money. I mean, it's like $212 for every test kit we use, and we got to pay the nurse by the hour, and she's already here. She's already been here 45 minutes. But I need to know, who's taking drugs here.
I mean, if you just want to know who's on drugs, can't you just ask? I mean, look at Roscoe over here. He's on heart pills, liver pills, kidney pills, lung pills, brain pills, antipsychotics, painkillers, blood pressure pills. Blood pressure pills that keep it low, blood pressure pills that keep it back up high. He's on a lot of shit, so we're not going to be able to decipher that in the cup anyway. New guy, I mean, look at him. He doesn't even know where to get drugs. He's young, he's a child. What's he going to take? And a leave? Me personally, I'm going to blow the bottom out of the cup because this job needs me more than I need it. So isn't it just a waste of money?
Well, when you put it like that, I mean, it's not like we could fire any of you anyway. The only thing that's going to happen is if you do come up positive on a drug test, it's because you got injured, and then we're scot-free anyway. We don't have to pay for none of your medical bills. I mean, she's here for another 15 minutes, so I've already paid for the first hour. I've got a rash. Maybe she could take a look at that. Roscoe, read the room, okay? We're trying to save money by not doing drug tests. You think we want to lose money in the lawsuit after you go talk to her for 10 minutes? I'm just going to tell her to go, guys. Just get back to work, all right? Man, you really saved my ass. I owe you one.
Oh, new guy, I would usually say don't worry about it. But you should worry about it. Because I'm going to need that favor real soon, bud.